What is up? Welcome back to another episode of the I Want Abs miniseries, episode 2. Depending on when you listen to this, happy holidays. Hope you have a good Christmas, whatever you celebrate. Happy New Year. It's going to be an interesting weekend. Um, let's just say I'm glad that the contest starts on the 2nd because I'm for sure going to eat a lot of tasty food. That's gonna be a lot of calories. I'm gonna have some beers. I'm gonna have some whiskey. I'm gonna have a good time. So yeah, I'm glad that the contest registration starts on the 2nd, which on the first episode of this miniseries, I said January 9th is when registration starts. Since then, I've seen posts on, Max Effort Muscles Instagram and, Corey G's Instagram and yada, yada, yada. That is January 2nd. So, just be ready for that. I don't believe it's January 9th anymore, it's January 2nd. But then again, I do feel like you have a very Larry you have a very large window of being able to register. So, I mean, if you have the money to buy the XL stack, which is a part of the requirement to be eligible to compete in this contest, just do it right away. Don't wait. Don't wait at all. But obviously I know not everyone can afford, I think like $160 right away, so you might take a little bit longer. But January 2nd, I just wanted to put that out there because on the first episode I said January 9th. So get that shit in, son. But speaking of XL stacks, I on this episode wanted to kind of talk about what I'm gonna choose for my XL stack. Um, when I first read the rules and like the regulations for entering this, I want abs, the 2022 contest, it was saying that you need to buy an XL stack. And I was kind of thinking, I was like, okay, well, I know they have like the pre-baked ones, pre-picked. Might just do that. Keep it simple. Give it to me. Take my money, take my credit card number, just fucking give me the shit. And then I looked on it, a little bit earlier today, like before this episode, and I was like, you know what? I think maybe the best idea would be to do the like create your own, which I can't imagine. Like it just said buy an XL stack, I believe. Let me look at this real quick so I can come correct. Let's see here. Contest entry. Requirement 2 must purchase an XL stack from Max Effort Muscle no later than February 9th. Okay. So I would imagine that doing the custom, like the build your own XL stack wouldn't matter. It's an XL stack. So getting it in. Um, I just felt that that would be better because then I can choose things that is just more pinpointed to what I would want. For example, like now, I have a full-time job that I don't get off till 4 p.m. and then I go to the gym, right? It's a little bit too close to sleep time. It's a little too close to bedtime for me to be taking pre-workout or, a Fetamax or the I mean obviously I would probably take the what's it fuck? Oh, what's it called? I just blanked completely. Damn, that sucks. Anyways, the other thing that has it's the weight loss thing, the shred, Oh, fat. There we go. Fat burner. Jeez. I'm sorry. That must have killed you because I know if I was listening to this, I'd be like, fat burner, you idiot. So yeah, I think recently, like just because of this job, like I think it's a little bit too close to bedtime for me to be, taking, 350 milligrams of caffeine. Um, I was obviously thinking like maybe I'll just get like the pre-workout and take like a half scoop or something, like something manageable. But then I was like, you know what? There's other things that I want to choose. Also just, I mean, I don't know. Sleep has been a problem for me always. Um, so yeah, the whole caffeine past, I mean, past 4 p.m. Like that's not cool for me at least. So I'm gonna give you a rundown of what I'm pretty sure I'm gonna choose. And by the way, when I talk about these, I'm just talking from experience of what I know or what I've used. Um, so don't really necessarily take everything that you hear as thinking I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So if you do know what you're talking about and you hear what I'm saying, you're like, that's not correct at all. You know what? I don't know. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. So the first one, which is one that I don't know really much about, is the greens. I'm just trying to be healthy. Greens. I looked it up. What's in it? Healthy. It's going to help with my appetite. Just keeping my nutrition in balance. It's going to be good. I think that's going to be crucial. One of the biggest struggles for me is my diet, my dieting, I guess. So I think that can play a big role in like my health within the nutritional aspect. Uh, and then obviously your amino recovery. I love aminos. I just love it. So that's an easy just throw it in the bag. Immune boost. At first I was like, dude, I don't want that shit. Like it just seems too it's weird to say this, but it seemed too internal within my body to be like, how is that going to affect anything? But then I that's going to sound weird, but I don't know. But then I like looked at the ingredients or like what's in it, and it's just like your vitamins, what you need. And I'm a huge fan of vitamins. I have been off vitamins for a very long time, but I used to take. I think it's by the company Animal, and it was a big ass tin, the Animal Stack, I believe, and it was basically just like these packets of horse pills, and you take that every day, and you're green. You're green. Your pee was green. Your pee was like lemon lime Gatorade. It was awesome. So that was an easy, no brainer once I figured out what the immune boost was. Because it just seemed like it was something different. Like immune boost, like I think when I first hear immune boost, like I'm going to like a smoothie shop, Jamba Juice, and like I get the immune boost. Like bitch, I ain't doing shit. Like I'm drinking a smoothie with immune boost. Like, okay, cool. There's like 100 grams of sugar in that shit. So yeah, I looked into it. I looked what was in it. I threw the immune boost in the cart. I'm getting it. The next one, protein. Max Effort Muscle has delicious protein. It's just good. And also I'm just a huge fan of protein in general. I try to have as much protein as I can. That's another thing that I'm trying to figure out is how much protein I'm supposed to be having. So that's a kind of battle that I'm trying to figure out. Not so much of a battle, but I feel like I'm averaging about 170 to maybe like 190, maybe I'd say 170 to 200 grams of protein. But like what I read on the internet that like, per body, pound of body weight, yada yada yada, like I'm supposed to be at like 270. So like I'm trying to figure it out. I've been doing this for a very long time and I'm still learning my body, which is crazy. 29, I'm in my like peak area for, you know, bodybuilding and fitness and all that shit. So like it's just crazy that you never like you're still learning yourself, which is cool. So yeah, protein. And like I mentioned earlier, sleep. So I got the sleep. Any help that I can get, I'm gonna get. I'm gonna pay for it if I can. That is. So yeah, greens, amino recovery, damn, dude. Okay, greens, amino recovery, immune. Why the? I can't say that. Immune boost, protein, and the sleep. And another thing that I'm gonna do for sleep is, um, I got a number today, and I'm gonna call, get a sleep study to see if I need like a CPAP or something. I don't have crazy snoring. It's not too over the top. It's not bad. I'm not always waking up in the morning or at night, in the middle of the night, whatever you want to say, gasping for air. But, I've heard a lot of people, especially within like the fitness industry, that have, you know, they think they're getting a good night's sleep. They're getting 8 hours or something like that, but they're always tired. And then they go and they get like a sleep test done and they get a sleep apnea, CPAP machine or something of the sorts. And boom, life has changed. They wake up, they're getting a good night's sleep. They're flying through the day. So obviously that's going to help just me mentally, physically, not even like regarding the gym. So it's just something that I need to do. But also, supplementation can help, of course. I love melatonin. But I think there's 3 milligrams of melatonin and 100 milligrams of 5-HTP. I could be very wrong. I'm just going off the top of the noggin. But I looked at what was in it and it seemed appealing to me, and that's why I threw it in. So yeah, greens, amino recovery, immune boost, protein, and sleep. I'm just gonna run through a couple things that have been or they still are my weaknesses, but I'm working on them. My plank is getting better. It's still not good, but I can do 3 sets of 1 minute, which is crazy. I hate doing the planks. It sucks, but I think it's crucial, so I'm working on it. So if anyone has any tips, holler at your boy. I know there's the ones where you can kind of rock back and forth. It looks like you're having sex with the ground, or you can kind of like I don't know how I would say it, rotate a little bit, arch your back a little bit. Either way, I'm feeling it in my abs, and then I start to shake, and then a minute goes by. I'm like, oh. So yeah, plank, working on that. Ab wheel, just I've been off it for so long, and I just need to get better at it. It's one of those things. Everything's gonna get better over in time. It's hard to, I guess, when you're at the gym and you're like, I want to do some work, and you're kind of limited in a sense. So I try and break it up. Like right now for my ab wheel, it's kind of embarrassing, but like, I can only really do like 3 or 4 sets of 5 reps, you know? But then I think back to, 2019 when I first did this, I Want Abs contest by Max Effort Muscle. I was doing 10 reps, no prob. I can't believe I said no prob. That's so stupid. Um, yeah, I was just repping up, 10, 10. I'd make it into a point where like, say I'm watching a hockey game and, intermission, I'll do 10, you know? So that's 30. Or like, oh, the commercial, yeah, I'll do 10. Cool. So I was just placing them throughout the day, which was cool. So I just got to work back up to that because I remember, 2019, there was a point where I was where I am right now, only able to do like 3 or 4 sets of 5. So I'll get back up to there. It's just something I think I just need to keep putting in the reps, like anything, like anything else. Like you struggle at something, you do it once, you do it twice. Okay, cool. Next day, you do it 3 times, 4 times, and just keep going, keep going. It's just more of the mindset, I think, for me that I need to work on because I'm going to the gym 6 times a week. There's time to put in that work, like there's no if, ands, or buts about it. I'm there, put in the work. It might take you 1 minute to do the 3 sets because you can't do shit. You can't do amount, like the 10 that you would love to do per set. But, give it a month and you'll be like halfway there. So physical and mental battle, it's crazy. So plank's getting better, ab wheel. I'm working on my shoulder mobility a little bit more. I never really have any problems regarding like actual shoulder exercises, but when it comes to trying to do ab exercises, such as like strict toe to bar, well, fuck you, can't do it. Can't. It's hard. I can maybe do like one drop, then come up to two. But like what I said for the ab wheel, like that's one thing that I'm going up. I'm doing one or two, and then maybe waiting a little bit, try one or two more or something like that. That's what I did with the around the worlds. I could do that a little bit more, but that even then I notice a little bit more impingement. Impingement? I don't know. My shoulder, it just felt kind of tight and just pain. So I'm working up to all those things, especially with doing just jumping up on that bar, holding on, and then kind of raising a little bit, clenching abs, and just bringing my knees up, and then holding that. Do like 10 seconds, and then I'll just start to do maybe like a few reps, like 4, maybe 5 knee raises. And then I'll drop. Progression. Over time, maybe next week I'll jump up there 10 seconds hanging with my knees up. And then I'll be like, oh, dude, why can I rep, 10 knee raises right now? This is crazy. Like, I see it in all these other exercises with, spider curls or, Ottoman curls. And why am I just thinking biceps right now? But any other exercise, it's all about progression and you build it slowly. Like you see what you did last week and then you build on it. Like, okay, I did this last week. Okay, well, now I know I can step that up because last time I was like, that was a little too easy. Now I know for a fact that I can start out at that weight. Okay, cool. I think I need to be better at bringing that into my ab exercises because it's so. I mean, a lot of people don't like doing abs at all. It's annoying. It's annoying as fuck. But this is an abs contest. That's the main prize right there is the abs. And then the car. And then the roll. Like first place is fucking sick ass abs, dude. If you come out of this contest with abs at all, you've won first prize. It's sick. It's cool. Obviously, we need the rest of it. You can't just be like doing abs all day and then you like have like nothing else going on. You have no shoulders, you haven't like developed a physique at all. Like I know it's an ab contest, but you need to have other shit in check. But, bringing the other aspects from, the bodybuilding, like of the shoulders and the pecs and the back and the legs and the calves and the fucking toes, dude, who knows, man? Bringing that into the abs world is, I think, a little bit harder for me because of the certain exercises that you have to do. And I have a struggle of doing that. I know what I'm trying to say, and it's very hard to put it into words. So I hope that makes sense at all. I don't know. I think next episode after I wa- I was gonna go into kind of like what I've been eating, but I'm gonna save that for the next one after the holidays, just because I don't want this episode to go too long. Um, the last little thing I wanted to do because I thought it'd be kind of cool, and please share with me if you have music that you love to listen to, especially if it's heavy. I really don't listen to anything other than heavy ass like rock metal music. Like I don't want to listen to your EDM. Okay, like that's all you like. Go listen to your EDM, or I mean, sometimes I can do like some rap, hip hop. It's not for me. I like to get like pissed off and angry in the gym, just like just pissed. It's sick. I don't know. It works for me. But these are kind of the few albums that I kind of recently in the last like week or two have been jamming. Yeah. So, first off, we have the band Volumes. Shout out Volumes. Love you guys. Good friends. Name drop. Cool. Oh. Yeah, Volumes. They just came out with a new album called Happier? Question mark. Secondly, Fox Lake album is Silence and Violence, which is a banger. I mean, all of these are bangers. Next we have Dead Crown. Jeez. The album Crucify Me. And then we have Wage War, which they just recently put out a new album called Manic. And then we have Spirit Box album Eternal Blue. There's some others that I haven't mentioned. Next episode, probably gonna throw those in there. So yeah, just doing my best, trying. Of course, I want to win a Mercedes or a Rolex. I mean, I would love a Mercedes, a new car. My car's at like almost like 190,000 miles. Shit's gonna kick the bucket soon. But yeah, of course, I want to win the Mercedes or the Rolex or dude, even if I just win 10th place, like I'm just happy to be here. No matter what, it's just gonna make me a better person, mentally, physically, obviously. It's just gonna be a good time. So, I mean, I hope to connect with any of you. Like I said before, Instagram, Twitter at it's Danny Todd. If any of you listening that are gonna be competing in this contest, hit me up. And if you want to be on the podcast, I would love to talk to anyone that's gonna be doing this. Trade secrets, bro. Like, help me do better toes to bar or like shoulder mobility, or do you have a secret, ab workout that is underrated that you want to share with, or your food, or dude, even your favorite cheat meal? Like, I don't care. Hit me up. Let's get it going. But you know what? No matter what, this contest is great for no one's. I guess no one's a loser. Sound super sappy and weird, but yeah, no one's really a loser because I mean, unless you don't work at all, I guess then it wouldn't make sense. So, yeah, but I can't imagine anyone entering this contest not working. Alrighty. Good luck to everyone. Have a good weekend. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Let's get this shit.